forecast.
Well, good afternoon. Talk about a change, huh? Remember yesterday at this time we were still sitting in the lower 80s. Well, today it's much cooler. As expected, those clouds came in, the wind turned around, and when you get clouds and a north wind, it does bring those temperatures down. And indeed it did. You can see right now we are sitting at 63 in Corpus Christi right now, 60 at Rockport to 66 Kingsville. Still not bad though, nice and mild out there, although the breeze is a little on the cool side, up to 15 miles an hour. So tonight with the clouds, temperatures are not going to drop too much. We drop down to near 50 to about 48 at George West to 50, Corpus Christi to 57 at Port Aransas. It'll stay cloudy tonight on the cool side with that light northerly breeze. But tomorrow we warm back up into the low 70s. Looks like a beautiful day to get outdoors tomorrow. The morning clouds will break up, and by noon we should see mostly sunny skies as that wind shifts around to the northwest. We actually have another little boundary going through that's going to dry out our air, another weak cold front, if you will, and that will give us more sunshine, which will help boost temperatures tomorrow in that dry air to 73. 77 tomorrow at Orange Grove, a little warmer inland, 75 at Mathis, and 68 degrees at Port Aransas. Pretty nice weather here as we head into our weekend. All right, if you're heading on the water this weekend, after some wind the past couple of days, that wind's going to come down a bit. So we still have a small craft advisory for the coastal waters till 9 tonight, but tomorrow looks much better. Northwesterly to north winds, 5 to 15 knots, and bays smooth to slightly choppy 2 to 5 foot seas tomorrow. So there are the clouds. We have this overrunning situation. We have that cool air, which is sitting close to the surface, but aloft, if you go above about 3,000 feet, the air warms up. Why? Well, because it's coming in from a different direction, and as the upper level winds are bringing in that warmer air aloft, it's overriding this cooler air at the surface, and that causes these droplets to form and these clouds, of course, which are hanging around today. But as our winds shift to the northwest tomorrow, that'll dry out our air a bit. You can see here on Future Tracker, tonight the clouds stay in place, but watch tomorrow. This is 6 in the morning. Watch tomorrow as that drier air works its way in with more of a westerly wind, and that'll bring that sunshine into full force here across the coastal bend, making for a nice day. Now, next week there's going to be a big change. In fact, we're talking bitterly cold air in the northern plains next week and much of the northern U.S. The reason why is a shift in the weather pattern. This area of circulation, this area of low pressure aloft, this is in the upper atmosphere, which normally is there and strengthens during the winter. It's called the polar vortex. Winds go counterclockwise around this, and it keeps that cold air locked to our north. Well, once the upper level winds, though, loosen or they weaken, and we get more waves in the jet stream, that allows that cold air to dive south with that circulation. And as I show this and to put this into motion, you're looking at next week. Look how far south that goes for Friday and into Saturday. That's going to drive some very cold air into the northern plains, and that's going to drift into South Texas by the end of the week. Yeah, fortunately here it's not going to be that drastic, but we will get in on some of that cooler air. This is the surface. These are the surface temperatures, and you'll notice that cool air oozing southward, and it looks like the coldest will be here next Thursday and Friday, the coldest we've seen yet this season. All right, so the temperature outlook, below average temperatures are expected next week, and you can see that rain is in the forecast next Wednesday a little bit, but it looks like most is going to come Thursday through early Friday, and we might get about a ½ inch of rain out of it. It's going to be light and on and off, but it will be some rain, which we need. There's a look at the 7-day forecast then. Nice weekend ahead, lots of sun, a little bit breezy late Sunday and Monday. Temperatures warming to near 80 as the clouds come back in, though, early next week with moisture, and then there's that big change by Wednesday as temperatures fall much of the end of next week. Have a great weekend, everybody, and enjoy